Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly going into the 29th of September. So it's the end of September going into October. And I wanted to turn on the camera right now because a lot is coming through. A lot of new things are taking shape. So a lot of new things are taking shape right now. So what they were giving me were, you know when you blow balloons, but this was like thicker, more colorful, those like weird balloons that are so many different shapes, elongated and extraordinary. It's like those kind of things are taking shape. So hold on loosely at this time because it's almost like new things are developing and it takes time for that to form. So, but yeah, so that's what I was getting. New things are taking shape so they could kind of be keeping you in that patience level or that alignment level and understanding that new things are taking shape. Look on the bottom of the deck for it, Gabriel. So, but new things are taking shape. So that was the first message. Second message, and this is not just for the week, but probably also for the month of October. New things are taking shape here. You could be finding that you're actually releasing a lot. Like we probably have been going through a lot of things. You could find that you're being cleared out, cleaned out for the new at this time. So if you feel like you're kind of, I don't know, almost like, oh my gosh, what was that? What we went through, and then getting your bearings for the new, that could be happening in the background. It's almost like prep for the new happening in the background. But you can almost sense like new things are taking form, new things are coming about. Okay, so we're going to be tapping into the usual 6 decks. Whatever the length of the video, I will look up the angel number message. Definitely pay attention to what comes out and what resonates the most with you, right? So remember what comes out because it could feed you now and later, but then also it's you that knows what resonates or not, right? So it's not like I'm telling you anything new. It's either confirming what you already know or not. And I find that it doesn't matter. Like, it's so interesting when you get we all are tapped in, right? So I'm not telling you anything you don't know on some level. It's so if it resonates, it's like confirming what you already know on some level. And if you don't, maybe it's not meant for you, or you know, it's not going to make sense right now. It might make more sense later. But always you are the one, it either resonates or it doesn't, and always go by that, you know, besides what I'm saying. So I just wanted to put that out there. But you're getting a lot of things directly. So they were showing me like, not only are you getting guidance, we all receive in different ways, but they did want me to say, you know, sometimes, okay, so they're showing me like all the ways that I've ever received spirit. So sometimes I've literally heard the voice of someone passed over behind me, but I don't get that very often. Usually it's just I hear them in my head. So, and then sometimes you just get a thought or an image. This is telepathy, where they're using things, just like when I described the bubble, they're communicating, things are slowly taking shape. So have patience. So you might be going about your day and then all of a sudden you're getting flooded with an image or a remembrance about something. And it could feel like they're trying to kind of advise you in the way to approach things, or don't look at it that way, look at it this way. Now, you're not going to get all that in the English language like a booming voice. It's going to be through image. It's going to be through, well, they're also saying like songs. You can be guided to songs and song lyrics. But what I'm saying, it's loaded. So always pay attention to the way that it lands for you and what you're picking up and your aha moments, because it's always loaded. Sometimes it could just be a sentence of thought, but oh my gosh, it's like a volume of information they just gave you by saying that, right? So for me, usually, now they're making me say, okay, the 2 words they gave me before I even started this video was like, stay loose, stay loose. And that's my thing of when I'm, you know, that song, like, hold on loosely, don't let go. When you cling too tightly, you're going to lose control. Okay, so that the song lyrics, so that it could be communicated like that. Like maybe you're trying too hard, you're holding on too hard. It's like, let go a little bit. Things are slowly taking shape. You can relax, hang on, hold on loosely. Don't lose your control. Don't lose your patience. So what I'm saying to you is not only the message that I tell you in the beginning, but how I receive it is how you're going to receive it. And 24/7, when you're doing things, pay attention to what you're guided to. Pay attention to what's great too is the other day I went out to lunch, and you know how they always play music wherever you go now, but this song was like catching my ears and like the lyrics, and then you could whip out your phone and tape record the phone and look at the lyrics later. You almost feel it in your heart. Your ears perk up, like you know there's a message. So pay attention to that, because that's your soul saying, oh my God, there's a message here. You already know there's a message here. You're primed to receive the message, and then you know it's loaded and only you can translate it. So it's like, don't forget all this. So besides like what other people, and when I see like during this time, a lot of people are coming out of the woodwork, you know, spiritual, like they have all the answers, so they can, but no, you have the answers, right? Like they are they're speaking with you directly. They're guiding you directly. We all have our own translation and things that they're using in your experience to communicate with you. Just know all the ways that they do. So this has been an ongoing message lately, I think, above all the noise, that you're still getting messages and guidance loud and clear above all that directly. So don't fall victim. Listen, they're genuine people that you can go to and get assistance and help, absolutely. And if it's in your capacity, I just see a lot of gouging happening. I feel like a lot of things, they're making money off of vulnerabilities at this time. It's like, just be wary of that. You have a direct communication, you're receiving guidance, you have it all direct. Arm yourself with that, like use that, and grab the assistance and the help around you as well. I'm not saying not, but be wary of like people, what's it called? Oh gosh, like just taking advantage of the times that we're in, kind of thing. All right, but you're receiving a lot directly. I said, don't lose sight of that. So sometimes we could get very overwhelmed. We're plummeted 24/7, but they're going to make sure that no matter what, that your connection is like very loud and clear. And almost to this point that when it's not loud and clear, you know well enough to pull back and to connect again, to do all you do for yourself that keeps you grounded and connected. So I just think that's amazing, right? And what I find amazing too, I don't know why I'm whispering, but there are a lot of people, I speak one way here on the channel, and free spirit is for me to be free too, right? To speak the way that I speak. It's like a shorthand. If you're attracted to this channel, it's like you're already there, you're already experiencing it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I talk a totally different language, like to my other friends, my other family, and when I'm trying to parlay like things that are very helpful, I bring it down to like a more practical. I don't say anything about spirit. They're not going to listen, but I pass along like the tools. And what I am finding, because of the way the world is, when you pass along a tool in the language they can receive it, it is a different language, right? So not quite a spiritual language, but just a regular plain as day, practical, grounded language. They use it, apply it, it works, and they're like, oh my gosh, right? So it's like people are adding to their quote unquote spiritual toolbox in whatever language they can receive it. It's what they're reaching for at this time. You must, to remain sane, right? Grounded, sane, and connected in some way, in your power in some way. Not a follower, but very full of understanding what steps to do personally in your life on the day-to-day, and not be consumed and overwhelmed. So it's like, it's really, really amazing. So just this morning, I will share it to you, like a family member was like, oh my gosh, like coming to me, this totally worked. I totally did this, and I totally feel a different way now. And my whole morning was going one way, and then I corrected myself and I got on a different track, and now I'm like so much better. Because people, you wake up and you're on one vibration kind of, and it could be depression or anxiety, but you have to be armed with the tool to be the superhero and save yourself from that moment and pull yourself out of it, so that you're, and it's not simple, it's work. And how do you answer yourself back? How do you pull yourself up and out? And, so that gravity doesn't take over, right? So one of the tools, she caught herself, she corrected herself, and she answered herself back, and then she was right back on track, right? So if you're not there to check, sometimes it's, it sets you up. And believe me, everything in this world right now is purposely setting us up. It's just so overwhelming, so much. I mean, you have to be armed with spiritual tools, but you don't have to call them, we call them spiritual tools in your toolbox to whip out. But it's like, if you want to pass around what you get that works for you and you know you can't talk that way, then talk another way, but let other people, try it out and see for themselves that it works. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like when I was going back, I was like, it's a shame that we don't freely more share that. We don't necessarily have to charge for that. I think that's why I was rubbed like the wrong way. Like I saw a lot of people during this time, like taking advantage. And it's one thing to like offer your skills and stuff. I mean, you don't have to offer it all for free and like I do here, but it's like, oh my gosh, are you seriously gouging? Like I just look around and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're taking advantage of like what a volatile time we're in. Like you can pass along a little free knowledge or even charge a fee, but understand there's hardship around, make it more accessible. So anyway, but I know I'm babbling a lot, but this is beyond this week. It's like within this month. And I say it because I don't want to lose it and I don't write it down. I'm not going to save it for the next video when I do the monthly. I just share it when I get it, but you're getting a lot directly. So never underestimate that. And in your own way of translating and know that there's volumes worth. Like if you just get one thing, there's so much loaded in there. Take some time to really make sure that you're holding your own here and paying attention to that, okay? All right, so we're going to get right into it. I know I spoke a lot. Whatever the length of the video is, I'll look up the angel number message. But this has been a repeating message whenever I do a video. I'm not doing as many videos, but that you're getting so much directly, indirectly. They'll guide you to things outside of yourself to find and use, and also within you, you're getting directed, not just with good ideas, brilliant guidance, but also like helping you with your energy here. Not just to survive, but to thrive, like to really use everything. The wisdom is incredible, like off the charts, to be honest with you. I'm so grateful for that, right? And yeah, all right, so let me get into it here. We're going to tap this clear out and get ready to receive. So this is the end of September going into October. Like they said, a lot is being formed at this time. A lot of new things are taking new form or being formed at this time. So have a little patience, hold on loosely, know who's with you as you're doing things has been a repeating message. Know who's with you as you're doing things has been a repeating message at the end of September going into October. So there's a lot that you're going to be doing. Know who's with you. I call it my roster. Like I always say, you don't just have like one spirit guide. You have a roster. And so you'll always feel like you're surrounded by spirit, but always feel like you're surrounded by spirit, like while you're working, while you're doing things. You're not doing this alone, what I call love, support, backing. And so you can always remain a little bit open for what comes in, or sometimes we're 100% present and don't have the energy to be multitasking like that. But then you take a minute at the end of the day or the beginning of the day being like, look, I'm going to get really busy here, but I know you're around. Pop in anytime if you want to guide me. You want to give me a little sign. I always leave the door open. Like, you know how people say, oh, you have to ask your angel. You have to. Well, I am always asking. So it's like, you feel you can be helpful? Pop in anytime. That's like how I do it. You know how you read in books and spiritual people talk, you have to ask. You have to ask your angels. You'll hear it even today. I feel that's very old school. Like, you have to ask. It's like, no, you don't have to ask. Like, if I don't have children, but if I saw my kid was like doing something incorrectly, or I know a better way, I don't think I would pop in and I would be like, why don't you try it this way? It will be a lot quicker, easier. I see you're really struggling. If I always say, you see me struggling, or there's a better way, I'm open to it. Hello. I'm not stubborn. I'm open to it. Yeah, I mean, you're open to your roster. So always say you're open to your roster. If there's a better way, show me the better way. You want to guide me to a better way? You want to give me an idea or guidance about something that's a shortcut? Yeah, I'll try it tomorrow. Like, I'm not steadfast in doing it this way. I'm open. If I have to let that go and this is coming in, okay. I know you'll help me through. That's been another thing that they're helping you through. So if some things are going away and new things are coming in the transition, they're with you with that. And sometimes they know us better than we know ourselves. I know I'm talking a lot. But like it's okay, your personality is okay. You know, I'm not the most patient. Like, they're making me laugh, but it's like, it's okay to be exactly who you are. These people know exactly who you are. If you're not the most patient person in the book, they're going to help you calm down so you're not losing it because it's taking forever. Or if you, I don't know, been trying, and you're losing your patience or you're getting frustrated, they're going to be like, go do something else for a while. They'll guide you to do something else for a while so that your energy is just not so contaminated by the frustration or lack of patience. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be this pristine angel here. They know your personality. It's fine. They're guiding you with your personality as well. Like, if they know you're at your wit's end, they'll come in with something that makes you feel a little lighter, or guide you to something that's helpful, or something that fills your heart again, your soul again. And I think I did a separate video about that. That was so amazing what comes in, just so it's like, we hear you, we know what's going on, we got you. It's like loaded, right? It's like a lot of us are experiencing things totally on our own. I mean, to the point where you can't even explain what's going on in your life. There's so much, right? So they're the ones that just come in and it's like, oh my gosh, we saw that, we heard that, we got you, this is for you. And, you know, who can explain that? But what I'm saying is, in these days, these times, you must receive that wholeheartedly, because that's what I call getting a direct feeding, a divine feeding, and that is going to fill your cup, and that's going to make sure your energy is good, and you have what you need in your tank to go about your day. So when I have chills now. So why they keep on bringing me back to this? What you're getting directly is your direct feeding. It is so necessary. Like, you must pull over, fill your tank, like from the divine. Like, it's, you know. And so that's not something someone else is giving you or doing for you or anything like that. That's you. They're showing me like at a gas, you know, like manually they're putting it into you. So pay attention to everything that you're getting, okay? And know your roster. We're getting the moon. Yeah, that's why. This intuitive, it's major arcana. So this is you directly, what you're receiving. Your intuition is off the charts. And that's part of your guidance at this time. So when you're trying to navigate and you're like, show me the light, it's through the moon energy. It's through you going within that portal. And you're getting everything that I'm rambling about, the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. This is the mode that you're in, that you're getting all this. So I don't even have to reiterate. I mean, that's why they have me going on for so long, on and on and on. Yeah, and it also, you know, sometimes the moon is an ending and a new beginning. And so during this time, they could really be working with you on how are you improving your plans? How are you're listening to your intuition for the accurate guidance. You are facing your fear. You are growing stronger during this time. There's a lot coming through here now. But it's in that mode that you're receiving. You're receiving so much. Because that's where you're receiving your wisdom, your guidance, and navigating everything. Another major arcana, the solutions at this time. Look at that, beaming down the solutions, another major arcana. And you are the Queen of Michael. That is where you're getting your wisdom, your clarity, your power, the cut through the BS, your strength, your power, your clarity, the intuition. You're seeing clearly with situations. You're seeing solutions of situations. Wow, this is success that comes from objective compromise. This is you can't make this up, self-control and patience. They talk about patience, forgiving, healing energy. They're filling you up with that. This self-control, this patience, the success that comes from staying so connected to that moon energy. You're really tapped in for solutions, for getting past obstacles, this healing, forgiving energy to get past things here. You are the Queen of Michael. That's what they're enabling you to be. You know exactly what to do. And why do you know exactly what to do? Because you are getting the moon. You are the moon energy. You are literally listening to your guidance and intuition for the accurate guidance, so you know what to do. They're kind of giving you the energy and the solutions to apply to your life at this time. It's the benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than your relationships. You're going to be applying all this, like your divine wisdom, your intuition, your guidance, the solutions that you're getting, the energy that you're getting from this moon to your life, so that you know exactly what to do. I don't know how it reads like a sentence. That's why you know exactly what to do, what you're applying into your life. That you're embodying this, but look what's behind her power. Look what's behind her power to enable her to be this Queen of Michael here. I have chills when I say this. Sometimes I speak and I swear the English language does not do justice to what's coming through here. The backing of you to be Queen of Michael. They're backing you to know what to do. Backing you so you know what to do. You're getting accurate guidance from your intuition. It is off the charts. You're only getting stronger by that. Like whatever you're facing down, your intuition's stronger, you're stronger. You're applying the solutions, that kind of energy, that kind of perception, that kind of clarity to your life. You know exactly what to do. So it is like the power and backing needed so you know what to do. It's landing here, the garden and the gate, what it takes to apply in this field of abundance now, what you're going to be planting with. It was a long journey to here. It's like, what are you going to be applying? You made it all the way to the garden and the gate. This is the new that's going to be blooming. When they said the new is going to be forming, it's like, what are you putting in this field now? What is going to be forming? It's the garden and the gate. Do you hear the sirens here? They're helping you to, and there's flowers here. So they're backing your ability now to face it down. And what are you going to be planting now? In this new garden, right? You know exactly what to do. It's the benefit of experience. It's a time of career. It's time to get to work in this field. You're going to be applying everything you've been through. You're going to be applying your divine guidance. You're going to be applying those solutions that you're getting, right? This patience. How long is it going to take to bloom? And what's the work that's needed for this? Well, you know exactly what to do. They're going to constantly kind of feed you what you need to do. In this moon energy, in this moon stance, you're applying that divine guidance, that divine wisdom, all your past experience. You're looking at this field and what are you going to be planting with? What is going to be growing here? You're going to be doing it. And the backing, wow, is incredible. So you're going to feel this well beyond the week, but it's this, like, what's backing you to do what you're doing right now? What's backing you to plant in this new field now? What are you applying? How are you doing it? The benefit of experience, everything you've been through. All the guidance that you're getting, your accurate guidance. And that's what I meant all in the beginning. The power of your accurate guidance is part of the solution. I mean, gosh, I can't even, I almost want to cry because it's almost like without this, how strong would this Queen of Michael be? She would have nothing, no throne to sit on, no seat of her power. The seat of her power is coming from the moon. It's coming from this beaming of energy. It's coming from the patience that's needed, right? Not being in frustration, that came out in another reading. Sitting in the seat of your power, knowing that your intuition is the accurate guidance, that you're applying the divine wisdom, like their divine solutions, and you are in your clarity and your power, and you're applying it to this field. So yeah, new things will be forming, and it's you being this Queen of Michael. Underneath the sacred space is so important. This came out in the reading before that. This is what is keeping you lit, like the Queen of Michael in your life. It's really, really important. This came out in the last reading. So this is the goddess guidance for this Queen of Michael. They are backing you with the accurate guidance and the solutions and what's needed for what are you creating now for your abundance and like this new field of abundance. It took forever to get to the garden and the gate of this new field. And now you're going to apply everything. Mother Earth, yes, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. You're looking at the world, looking at this field, like you are the Queen of Michael in the seat of your power. What are you going to be planting now? Again, it's the world. It's almost like a new beginning, new field. You're being called upon to look at squarely and focus on what are you going to be doing. She's looking also, what are you going to be doing? You're being called upon, Mother Earth. You're being called upon to help. You're being called upon to do things now. You know exactly what to do. You're being called upon. So you're kind of rising up in your power. You're kind of reassessing, looking at everything. You're coming at it with solutions and all the divine wisdom and all your divine experience. This is like, right? So she's like taking control now. She's looking at things squarely in her power, and she's being called upon to do things now, and she's doing them. The last one, yeah, unconditional love. You're being backed. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what. The outward experiences must be. They're keeping your cup filled. They are backing you. You're being called upon. You're going to feel that you have unconditional love, support, backing to be in your power and actually get to work on things. You're being called upon. Love yourself and others no matter what. Despite everything that's going on, I'm telling you, they're going to keep you like this Queen of Michael in the seat of your power, applying everything that you're getting and know to do what to do right now. So that's been a repeating message, and it's more than just words that I'm saying. So they're having you really rise up in your power, see things clearly, no matter what. And it even says here, no matter what. I mean, you can't make this up, no matter what the outward appearances may be, that you're staying in your power. You're doing exactly what you are to do. And you know what you are to do because you're getting accurate guidance and you're following it, and it is divine solutions. This energy that they're giving you to be this and how you're applying all of that to your fields is exactly what you're supposed to be doing now, because it's helping with whatever new is taking form. So you're going to find that very much so you need to be in your power and very clear. So let's get what we can surrender so that we embody this Queen of Michael with what we're doing. So you have to know what's backing you. Literally, you know exactly what to do. They're making sure you know what to do despite the noise, no matter what. That's what it is. You know what to do. 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 Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Surrender to your soul's path. You are right on your soul's path. You know what to do. You are getting accurate guidance, right? So you're here. This is what they're saying. You're right on path. Surrender to your soul's path. You know what to do. So they're keeping you there no matter what. Above the noise, above what's going on around, no matter what. They're keeping you doing what you're supposed to be doing at this time. It's perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson, every moment. Let's get the messages from heaven. Just surrender to your... Remember when they said hold on loosely? There's something about just you're surrendering to your soul's path. You know what to do. So it's like if you feel out of alignment with that, it's kind of like literally letting go that wherever you are, that is where you're supposed to be at this time. That's it. Despite everything that's going on here. You're at the garden of the gate. They're going to have you apply everything that you've been through and know to this new field now for the new thing. See how you're backed to focus on where you are, what you're doing. You know what to do, and it's this success is going to come from this patience, from this self-control, from this forgiving, healing energy, just doing what you're supposed to be doing and following through at this time. It's hitting here. It's hitting unconditional love. Someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. Literally, unconditional love, soul's path. They're going to guide you to help others along this path, just being exactly who you are. Love yourself and others no matter what along the way. So they're guiding you, and they're also guiding you to help other people at this time, has been a repeating message. And so kind of like what I was saying in the beginning, whatever you're getting, like if you get nudged to say something, say it. Just like when I talked about a child doing something and you know a better way, say it. If you're getting guided to, whatever it is, somewhere, it's big and small, we're all helping each other, right? So someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. They're going to put you on the path of other people, and you are to help them as well in this capacity. It's probably to get more of this Queen of Michael energy, of them knowing what to do, right? Of them being clear of what to do. So I got chills with that. So sometimes, we're being used to help each other. Like I said in the beginning, oh my gosh, when I said you're the one that knows if this resonates or not. You already know. Why do you already know? Because of the moon. You know accurate guidance. You know. And then sometimes when you're not getting it clear or whatever, they might use another person, something outside of yourself, to remember when I did that video also, they guide you to things outside of yourself. It came up in the beginning of this video where they have me babble so much. They'll guide you to outside things that are guiding you as well. And you're going to be guided to help other people as well. So be a little more free with that is what I'm saying, especially in these times. Like not everything has to be charged. Like I just was like, even the most spiritual people, they have like, they're very well known in the industry. It's just like I'm in my head, I'm just like, seriously, you couldn't do like a free video on that? You have to, but even in your everyday life, they're going to help. You're being used, you're being divinely used, and that comes out a lot. So if you ever be guided to say something, do something, it could be to your friends, family, strangers. You're going to be guided to help them. This is unconditional love. So you're definitely a vehicle of that, as well as a receiver, right? So we're all helping each other, has been a repeating message on the soul's path, that we're all helping each other. So yeah, stay open to that. And it's part of this energy that gets spread around. Wow, what they're telling me. It's part of this healing, forgiving energy. It's part of the, right, when you're being fed this beautiful energy, it's part of that loving energy that's part of the outpour. So like, see the outpour? Sometimes you're being used to be the outpouring, the little outpour. What they're giving me is so cute. It's like the little outpour here. We're all like in this garden in the gate. We all need like a little divine watering at times. Yeah. And here's the Queen of Michael with the flowers in front of her. It's just really interesting. Here's flowers in this part. Yeah, we're all helping each other with this. It's like divine watering. Divine watering. It's just really amazing. Just wanted to peek out. You can't make this up. Divine watering. Yeah, trust, love, and appreciate yourself. Show respect for you. Divine warning. They just wanted to see the flowers. It was like peeking out. It didn't fall out. But yeah, someone needs your support. Can you help them? We will guide you. You're definitely being used and guided at this time to help other people. And to really, really pay attention to that, because we're all part of that. We're all part of that. Yeah, because you are a star. Step into the spotlight where you belong. To having you go out there and continue to grow by seeking new knowledge. We applaud your efforts. They're applauding your efforts here. You have to know your raw section. Just what I said in the beginning about you have a roster. So as you're continuing, this is the garden and the gate, and it is going to take effort as this Queen of Michael to get on out there, right, where you belong, and do what you're supposed to be doing. But it's your efforts in this field, and they want you to know, like, as this Queen of Michael, you are to continue to plant and to grow and to do all of that. They're actually applauding your efforts. Now, there's going to be a lot of efforts. Like they said, the new is forming, and you kind of have to tend to the fields with what you're doing, and they want you to be that Queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. So keep doing with your efforts, and they are applauding your efforts. Your roster is applauding your efforts. And whenever you need, part of your roster is giving you the beautiful temperate kind of energy that you need while you're tending the field. And you need, like, if you're like me, you need patience, and more patience. And then the moon, where you're listening to your intuition for that accurate guidance the whole way. Like, when should I plant? When should I do? That sounds good. What's a great new idea? What? And then your spirit, when your spirit needs to be uplifted a little bit, that's part of it also, to keep up doing the effort, because this is going to be effort. We applaud your efforts. So this is not poof overnight, has been a repeating message. They're applauding your efforts. You know what to do. You know what to do. I mean, we applaud your efforts. You know what to do. We're going to end it with guardian angel messages. So I want to say, and they're applauding your efforts. They're applauding what you're doing here. They're applauding what you're doing. And all the guidance you're getting is accurate. They want you to know that. Prayer. It's landing over here. Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring, fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment, and help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for always being by my side. And it says, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. You have to know that while you're here doing all of this, you're eternally loved. Here is the unconditional love. And so that's why it's going to be very important that you're tapped into this. So you're receiving, almost like they're applauding your efforts here. But you're going to get it when you're in the moon. What I was talking about, direct, indirect, to understand that they're with you. They're applauding your efforts as you're doing it. I mean, this is what they're saying. So yeah, again, dear guardian angel, help me to believe that all is possible. Help me to realize, manifest my dreams, and live an inspiring, fulfilling life. And help me to feel God's presence. Here it is, no matter what. And help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for always being by my side. And they are by your side as you're doing this. They're applauding your efforts. They're going to make that known, is what I'm saying, because it keeps you in this Queen of Michael in your power here, right? Knowing what to do. So, yeah, help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for always being by my side. It's going to be very, very important that you feel that they're by your side, applauding your efforts. Like I said, your roster. And I love even the bird here, which is always about like intuition and stuff by your side, even when no one else is in the card, right? You're in the seat of your power because they're right with you by your side. You know exactly what to do. They're helping you. They're applauding your efforts here to get on out there and apply that. They really, really are here. Okay, so we're going to get some additional guardian angel messages. Applauding your efforts. Landed right on my hands, rainbow. Right on my hands. You are a jewel. Even though you may not see it, and even in the darkest times, you shine eternally bright. You're surrounded by an aura of love, and a pot of gold waits beyond the horizon. All will clear soon. Trust and continue to follow your dreams. You are eternally blessed. And that's what they want you to know. They're applauding your efforts. You are blessed. Things are slowly developing. You're surrounded by an aura of love. Here's the love again. Always by my side. Aura of love. So you know that you do have a roster as you're doing things, and they're applauding your efforts right now. Trust and continue, basically. Trust and continue. We applaud your efforts. I just want to say trust and continue, right? So you're going to find that they're applauding your efforts to be the Queen of Michael. And this unconditional love that's backing you is going to show up directly, indirectly, so that you continue being this Queen of Michael, listening to this amazing, accurate guidance, right? Your intuition that's helping you to plant this, because here it is, the garden and the gate. So you made it all the way over here, and they're helping you to apply everything that you've been through, everything you learned, everything that you're receiving into this field, right? And the solution, this beautiful energy that's backing you to plant with that. So I wish you the best for this week and well beyond into October with all that you're doing. Know that they are applauding your efforts. Along the way, you are being guided to help other people at this time. They're guiding you, and they're also guiding you to help others at this time. And to get on out there at this time, keep going with the efforts, applauding your efforts. I wish you the best. Take care. Bye-bye.